A welcoming, strong, resource-rich nation for your business to thrive in. Business-friendly and home to low taxes. The best banking system on the planet. World-renowned creative minds. State-of-the-art infrastructure that connects you to the world. Vibrant cities with easy access to the U.S. market. A highly educated and talented multicultural workforce. There's no better place to live, work, raise a family, and establish your business. Innovation plus stability equals profitability. Make Canada part of your winning formula.
Canada is a country in North America consisting of 10 provinces and 3 territories. At 9.98 million square kilometers in total, Canada is the world's second largest country.
The land that is now Canada has been inhabited for millennia by various Aboriginal peoples. Beginning in the late 15th century, British and French colonies were established on the region's Atlantic coast. The last ties were dissolved in 1982 with the Canada Act 1982. Canada is a federal parliamentary democracy and a constitutional monarchy, with Queen Elizabeth II as its head of state. It is one of the world's most ethnically diverse and multicultural nations, the product of large-scale immigration from many countries. Its advanced economy is one of the largest in the world, relying chiefly upon its abundant national resources and well-developed trade networks. Canada is a developed country and one of the wealthiest in the world. It ranks among the highest in international measurements of education, government transparency, civil liberties, quality of life, and economic freedom. Canada's participation in economic, international, and intergovernmental institutions includes the Group of 8, the Group of 10, the Group of 20, the North American Free Trade Agreement, and the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation. Canada's alliance includes the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. The country's largest self-reported ethnic region is Canadian, followed by English, French, Scottish, Irish, German, Italian, and Chinese. Canada's 2 official languages are English and French. Canada's culture draws influences from its broad range of constituent nationalities and policies
Canada has the 11th largest economy in the world. Canada also has a sizable manufacturing sector with the
government
automobile
policies
industry and
such as
aircraft
publicly
industry.
funded health care, higher taxation to redistribute wealth, the outlawing of capital punishment, strong efforts to eliminate poverty, strict gun control, and the legalization of same-sex marriage are further social indicators of Canada's political and cultural values.
Canada is the member of OECD and G7. The Canadian economy is dominated by the service industry, which employs about 3/4 of Canadians. As I said earlier, Canada also has a sizable manufacturing sector, centered in central Canada with the automobile industry and aircraft industry, especially important. Canada's main export type is motor vehicle and machinery equipment. It exports 75% of the total to USA. Its main import type is machinery and industrial equipment. It imports 51% of total from USA. Main industry is service,
Let's talk about actual case study.
and agriculture.
Canada welcomes FDI and others lots of benefits. It's no wonder that global companies like Microsoft, EA, Honda, Sanofi Pasteur, BlackBerries are finding success in Canada. But I'm going to focus 2 companies, BlackBerry Unlimited and Sanofi Pasteur.
12% of Canadians. The retail industry is mainly concentrated in a small number of chain stores clustered together in shopping malls. Manufacturing in Canada was especially hard hit by the 2007-2010 global financial crisis. As of 2010, manufacturing accounts for 13% of Canada's GDP, a relative decline of more than 2% of GDP since 2005. Canada is also one of the world's largest supplier of agricultural products, particularly of wheat and other grains. Canada is a major exporter of agricultural products to the United States and Asia.
But I'm going to focus on one company named BlackBerry Limited. Formerly known as Research in Motion Limited, is a Canadian telecommunication and wireless equipment company best known as the developer of BlackBerry brand of smartphones and tablets. The company is headquartered in Waterloo, Ontario, Canada. There are three things why BlackBerry was able to expand so well. One is financial help from the government. RIM's early development was financed by Canadian institutional and venture capital investors in 1995. And also Working Ventures Canadian Fund INC led the first venture round with 5 million Canadian dollars investment with proceed basic start as a telecommunication equipment company. Second is also R&D parts. Canada offers one of the most generous R&D tax incentives packages in the world, nearly 20% better than the US. And also Canada has the G7's lowest R&D cost, 12.9% lower than the US. That makes BlackBerry huge advantages to develop new technologies like BlackBerry smartphones comparing other companies. Third is Canada's geographic location. Status as a NAFTA partner and the world-class transportation infrastructure translate into cheap, fast, and reliable access to North American and global markets. So it makes BlackBerry much easier to provide North American and global markets faster and cheaper than other companies.
If you want to expand your business abroad, especially you're selling commodities or mass-produced items, Canada is not the way to go. You don't want to place money in there. Canada, there are only about 35 million people living in the second largest country in the world. The country only contains 3% of global market. The people with significant buying power are not as many as Americans does, and they are not concentrated. Plus the tax. 85% of foreign business must suffer double taxation as long as the home country does not grant them any tax benefits, because Canadian government have tight tax control over the business. If you're an average Korean person and considering investment in immigration in Canada, you're out of